I have something to a question, maybe with you, if you're interested or not. This is about a customer for my business who's, in fact, first of all, a customer of eggs from the place I live in. The place I live in has a few hens. Those hens have been more of them. Last year we had rescues and we had up to nearly 20 hens. But the fox came in February, there were no hens at all. Well, there were some, but not many, so not many eggs. There is a customer, a lady from the local place, I say, my chocolate's at, who's primarily, at first, she's an egg customer. By that I mean that she saw I had eggs one day, and slowly, because she comes late to the market, she started asking me, can you give me a box for next week? Which is fine. And then this turned slowly over the years, I think. It's been at least a year and a half she buys the eggs. It turned into a text message every Thursday, or no, not every Thursday. Every couple of weeks, on a Thursday generally, but it could be maybe on a Wednesday. There would be a text message saying, do you have eggs? Can you keep me a box for Friday? The message then added an X at the end, eventually, as the X in England being a symbol of seemingly affection and kinship with someone. Now this lady, I don't personally know her. She does buy my chocolate every so often, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. She spends about, maybe a bit more, maybe 4 times a year. She will spend maybe 20-30 pounds on chocolate tablets. So she likes the chocolates. She has a little bit with her husband. So she's not a big customer of chocolates. Now she has come to my stall. I've had honest talks with her, sometimes more honest than others. Like I've talked about, the jabs and what she thought. She's all up for it. She thinks we should all be jabbed. And I don't remember when or why, what it was about, but once or twice there's been in her behavior, there's been something like, I say like because it appeared to me to be critical, what she said, and slightly mocking of me. Now, I don't remember what it was about, but I just remember the feeling of feeling mocked by her. Now, this is a lady who puts X after her text messages. Normally, if you put X to someone, you don't mock them. You are friendly with them and you try to please them. You don't, or maybe you do, but I don't. So maybe again that's to do with me and my behavior and how I would behave with another. Now, I would never put X at the end of a message unless I meant it, because I think putting X at the end of a message, when I personally am not an overly affectionate person at all, for one reason or another, I find is a bit, it's something that sort of bothers me in some way. It doesn't upset me, it sort of bothers me, because her way in person, she never hugs me. She doesn't say, oh, let's have a kiss, or I like you so much, so thank you for keeping the eggs every 2 weeks. It's more of a, I see her come, and really, I don't really want to see her. I get to that point where I'm dreading to see her, and I will get away from my stall. Well, I can't really, get away when she's coming, but I will avoid, if I can, seeing her. So what else is there to this which I am trying to solve in myself, other than having the jowls and starting to do facial yoga for those, because they are really annoying me, those. But this is not the point of today's video. So this lady, now, at Christmas, I was relieved that my landlady said, don't sell any more eggs because I need them for Christmas cakes. Because around Christmas, I didn't have much time to feed the hens. And, well, not to feed them. I mean, I didn't have time to give them worms and the treats like cabbage, chopped cabbage, and good things that I give them normally, which makes them lay more. So they weren't laying very much. So I thought, great, brilliant. I'm going to tell this person, this customer, that there are no more eggs, and that's going to be wonderful because she will stop pestering me with a bloody text messages with the X's at the end, which I don't want to receive. Because the thing with the text messages is they come the day before I go to my market, my weekly market, a day where I've got lots to do. I've got homeopathy, my course, homeopathy replay in the evening up to 10 o'clock. And there's this bloody text every 2 weeks that says, can you give me a box of eggs for tomorrow, X, or whatever the text says. And I have to reply. And once she said, oh, you didn't look at my text. I saw it wasn't read. Great, are you spying on me as to whether I look at your text? Now go and find your eggs somewhere else. And I'm getting to the point, yes, because this is the point of this video, where I'm annoyed. I don't want to be rude, but it's really being a blockage for me. So over Christmas, no texts. There was a couple of egg boxes last week, which I didn't take, I just left them. This week we've got 3 egg boxes. Now, last night, a text came. And it was slightly sarcastic. It said, well, I say sarcastic. She may have meant it, really. Shall I try and read it to you? I don't know if I can. No, I don't think I can because it's on my phone. It said something like, hello, is your landlady allowing the sale of eggs now? Something like that, like landlady allowing egg sale. As if it was a prohibition that I was not allowed to sell eggs before. Well, why is she saying it like that? That annoyed me. I don't need much to be annoyed, do I? No, I don't need much at all. And I've been all afternoon thinking, right, because I didn't really open the text. I just read the beginning of it without clicking, so it wouldn't show as read. And I thought, do I reply? Do I reply not? What do I do? So in the end, I did a very short text that said, no eggs, maybe in the spring. Now, this is a lie. There are eggs. I could have easily said, there are eggs, come and pick one tomorrow. But the thing is, and this is the subject of this video, which is a bit long-winded, it could be a lot quicker, stop looking at my jowls, what do I do with this person? I'm not comfortable with her, and I don't want to receive a text message every 2 weeks, about a box of eggs before I have to go to the market. I don't want the text message. So I've got several options. First of all, I ignore her. I pretend I haven't seen the texts. I bring my eggs to the market, and I hide them under the table, and I sell them to the customers who regularly buy my chocolate, or the ones I like because they're always friendly and they're not critical or demeaning or slightly mocking of me. So that's option 1, which means deceit, lying. I've already lied once. And doesn't really feel very good. Another option is I say to her, there are going to be some boxes of eggs, but I am not taking orders anymore. I sell them on an order of come first, serve first, or whatever it's called. The first come is first served. And that's it. And she will say, oh, can you not keep me a box? And I have to say, no, I do not keep any boxes anymore. It's not worth my while. You come. If you're there, if you don't come early, I'm not supposed. No, I can't even say that. I was going to say I can't spend my time replying to your text messages, which is what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. So the third option is to be rude. Rude as in to say, I do not want to receive text messages about boxes of eggs. This is not my professional line. Please stop texting me about eggs. Of course, she will take offense. I guess I say of course, because if it was me, I would take offense at that. So I can't say that. I could say, I might have eggs, but I don't want to keep them for anyone. That's again the same option, isn't it? So I'm stuck there. That's really my only two feasible options are lying and hiding, or telling her that I do not keep boxes of eggs anymore, and it's on a first come, first served basis. Now, have you got any other idea? What do you think of the situation? You may think, oh, it's nothing at all. For me, to face people who make me feel uncomfortable, and she's one of those, it's the way she looks at me. She reminds me of someone in my youth who used to criticize me by staring at me while criticizing. It's that look which unfortunately takes me back to that. It's a way she laughs and I feel I'm being laughed at. Sometimes, not all the time. But it's that dread of seeing her. I don't want to see her. I don't mind her buying chocolate, and I don't mind her custom. I don't mind if she does not buy chocolate. In fact, I would be relieved because I wouldn't have to deal with her because she pays always by card, which is very annoying because I get charged on it. And sometimes she wants to pay the eggs by card as well, which is how it started really, as to why she's not really a valued customer, because she's not playing the game of keeping cash alive. Right, let me have a look at the soup before it catches on the bottom. So it's not just about eggs, there's more to it, and that's why I wanted to do a video about it, so I can watch it and look at myself and think at what do I think. Right, I'll let the dog out. Do you want to go out, Toby? Huh? You want to go out? You want to go out. Come on, then. Toby goes out. Bye-bye, Toby. That's it. I'm going to have my soup and watch this and upload it, perhaps.